Blog Talk Radio. Hello and most blessed greetings, everyone. Here bring you the mainstream thesis and the more enlightened antithesis. This is the synthesis with spiritual alchemist Felicia S.C. Gooden. This is just a test show to see how I sound on the air, so not anything too serious. It's only going to last about 15 minutes. Just to give you a little overview, the synthesis is really just my podcast platform where I can connect live with listeners and fans of my work and my writings. I've been writing since the age of 11. It's over 15 years now, and I've also been an artist for much longer than that, and I am currently an active spiritual alchemist, so I use my spiritual life to transmute my being and my life and how I see the world. And this podcast, this blog talk show is really just a way for me to communicate my views on various happenings in the world beyond short commentary on Facebook posts. In any case, I hope all is well with you all, and I hope you guys will be willing to look forward to future episodes. One thing I wanted to kind of go over tonight, what's been kind of heavy on my mind all day, is our heavy use of the internet and how much we share with one another. And even if we aren't consciously connected to this matrix-like grid that we dress up and call a cloud, this World Wide Web, even if we're not connected by tablet, cell phone, or laptop, computer, we're still recorded by various satellites and pin cameras and surveillance devices planted within our homes, within our electronics, on the streets, street lights, trees, buildings, homes, and everything that we do. And with technology like Google Glass, everything that is being recorded at any given point in time. And for me, I have to wonder, how do we really let this affect or influence our choices in our day-to-day lives? There are storage houses, I'm sure, on various satellites and space stations orbiting around our Earth. And I'm sure they're all logging everything that goes on in this world, including this broadcast. And to think that at some point in the future, there will be a new civilization that can access these files and look back in history. So this very moment right now, as I'm speaking to you, becomes history as it already is right now, as it is manifest. And I wonder, how conscious are we really of our thoughts and our wills and our actions? How aware are we of the legacy that we leave upon this earth? Whether we consciously try to leave a trail or not, whether we live on purpose or not, we're still connected to this grid. We're still being logged. And if you just think about it, say we right here, right now, staring at a computer screen. We type into Google Civil War of the United States of America, and we see a video that was recorded live during that time. We even have some of the videos from times such as World War II and Vietnam that play on channels such as the military channel and so forth. And then taking time to watch that video and attune with that moment. These are real moments that are taking place, or so it seems, and we're being recorded, and it's been that way for a long time. When will we awaken to it without being angry and resentful? When will we awaken to it and be simply more conscious, more aware, take more care in our dealings with ourselves and one another, take more care to raise our children, true understanding of how the world works? It's amazing the things that have been taking place lately. Various school shootings have become the norm. Some news sources are reporting it's become the norm, especially after this most recent school shooting in Oregon, in which the young man's parents, the young male suspect, his parents have come out, releasing a statement of apology for their son. But I think what is most interesting is the case of the Hollywood producer's son who shot up students at UC Santa Barbara in California. How he left his own legacy behind with his YouTube videos expressing his views about women and men who are better pickup artists than he is or was. He left a legacy behind, and he was consciously aware of that. He took what maniacal thoughts may have been in his mind and manifested them into reality. He saw opportunities and took advantage of them in what many of us would label as a most sinister way. To create a legacy, to leave notes, vlogs, blogs, video logs, podcasts, showing how you feel about the world, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about life, how you feel about women, how you feel about your country, how you feel about your state, how you feel about your family, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about God, or the lack thereof. We are leaving our legacies right now. If any one of us who are not already well-known and famous becomes well-known and famous, your earliest photos from social media will be dug up, about, and scrutinized. People right now want to try to attune with who you were 10 years ago through photos and Facebook statuses, tweets, pins, background checks, LinkedIn profiles, reading your resume, seeing what you've quote-unquote done and accomplished in life. We're leaving our legacies right now. And we need to take stock of what we truly know about ourselves. Do we truly know ourselves? What personas are we creating and manifesting in this world? Who do we expect the world to know us as being? As some of you who may or may not know who I am, know that I created a series of affirmation meditations called affirmative actions. They combine the arts of affirmations, meditations, and visualization. And one for this week, the affirmation for this week is, I consciously create my legacy. And this particular exercise is really meant to get the person who engages in the activity. It's to bring you to a state of conscious awareness of what I was just speaking about, being one with a future civilization of who you are right now, and realizing that at some point in time, someone in the future will look back on who you are now, who you were last week, who you were 5 or 10 years ago. We're all being logged, we're all being cataloged. We all have been for a very long time. And instead of being outraged, we should use this as an opportunity to leave a legacy that we will be proud of, that we want people to take in, that we want people to connect with. So you can find that affirmative action on my website, www.theartchetectstudio.com. That is www.artchetectstudio.com, theartchetectstudio.com, and that is the website for my overall business, The Architect Studio, which showcases esoterically inspired and divinely inspired mystical artworks from artists located all around the world, from America to Denmark, the UK, and various other places, as well as my e-magazine, The Architect, that I'm now taking submissions for, as well as advertisements. My blog, where I have another link and explanation for the affirmative action of this week, I consciously create my legacy. You can also find that there. My art store is there. I am also an artist, and I have various artworks there. And I thank you all for being with me tonight and listening to what I have to say. And hopefully it didn't sound too crazy, and hopefully the words I spoke made some kind of sense to you all. Please, please, please go to the website, share it, indulge. There's music there. All the affirmative actions from the time I began the series, this is the first one up until now, those are there as well. And videos, I started a video series, Mastering Polarity. Mastering the raw polarity is the basis of transmutation and spiritual alchemy and all alchemy. So be sure to look into that and check those videos out. I'm glad to be with you all. The show should be airing every Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting this upcoming week, Tuesday evenings, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for being with me on this evening, and I'll speak to you again soon. Blessed be, my beloveds. Blessed be.